is my offense.
Since you led the NBA 2K League in three-point
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The John Hancock Tower rising above the bustling city of Boston and its tree-lined streets. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Anthony, and it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Celtics, Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Fall, and it's Pritchard in at the point. And the Magic start out with the ball. Anthony with it. Inside, Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Smart kicks to Tice. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now here's Anthony. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Baseline try. And he overshot that one, missing.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Now, here's Fournier, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Pritchard. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot, and the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Austin with the ball, trailing by 2. Brown drives in, and Fall gets it to go.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now, here's Clark. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Birch, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
And the Celtics making a change here. Green's checked in. Here's Teague. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Clark against Tice. Outside Teague. Passes it to Fall. Birch grabs the board. Orlando leading. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that does it for the first quarter. Magic lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Celtics. Teague out there with Green. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Fall in at the 5 spot. Carter Williams the pass to Clark. Here's Carter Williams. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Clark trying to get open.
Wow, how about the superb extension on the block from Jeff Teague? He just reads his man perfectly.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Marcus Smart's checked in for Fall. And it's Edwards in for Teague. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Clark. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. Bacon the pass to Ross. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Smart.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon, drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
Brown is checked in for Neesmith. Then for the Magic, Evan Fournier comes in for Dwayne Bacon. And Anthony subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Smart passes to Tice. Feeds to Brown.
Come get it, come get it. Watch the screen.
Clock at 6. Shoots over Fournier. And Tice throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And there's the pass to Fournier. Lays it up and banks it in. Fournier's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
Well, solid at recognizing when to attack on the interior. Fournier staying aggressive.
Green against Ross. Offensive rebound. Brown. Outside, Smart. Another shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Anthony. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
From 13, and the shot falls short this time. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Bucks. Anthony taking his time here. Inside. Here's Vucevic. It's deflected. Green fires from way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic out in front. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Well, last season the Magic played at one of the slowest paces in the league. Shaq with more teams. Thanks for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing, guys, from Daniel Tice.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Anthony is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Ennis in at the 3. Well, Orlando shooting about 42% so far. Outside Gordon. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Pass to Brown. It's good. This game is all even.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
For 3, Fournier. Rebound, Boston. Falls got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown wide open. He fires. A miss that time would have put him up. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Anthony. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Ennis passes to Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent. Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
The Magic making a switch here. Kem Burge is checked in for Vucevic. Clark comes in for Gordon. Bacon, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Anthony. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Jaylen Brown, 4th.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
You know, and that's why it often requires more than one man to defend against any of them. These players draw more double teams than any group in the league, and they still are able to put up points at a devastating rate.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Neesmith comes in for Daniel Tice, and Smart subbed in for T.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Bacon, guarded by Smart. Here's Carter-Williams, uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter-Williams has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
This is what we call highly efficient play, working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Passes to Pritchard. Here's Neesmith, the pass to Pritchard. Nailed from three-point land. Pritchard's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Now here's Carter-Williams. He's guarded closely. Here's Birch. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tries again. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Fall. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Here's Bacon. With 1 on the clock, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics as they wrap up the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Stay the course. We just got to be a little bit more alert to rotate from what's next, okay? We're doing a lot of good things, though, okay? Keep finishing plays.
Well, I like the way these coaches want to push their guys to give even more out there on the floor, Greg.
I mean, encouraging them, but also asking them to be accountable.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Smart. Green is out there with Neesmith. Then there's Edwards. And it's Fall in at the center. That's the Boston Five.
Oh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Edwards against Anthony. To the paint. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Vucevic.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Releases. That one off the back iron and out. Pass to Neesmith. Ross against Smart. Neesmith. Orlando grabs the miss. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're up by 3. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Teague comes in for Edwards. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Down low. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Vucevic.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Shoots it up. Here's Tice. Pass to Neesmith. To the inside. They double him with Vucevic. 2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
James Ennis, he'll check in for Ross. The feet to Vucevic. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. It's good. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Smart against Fournier. Smart kicks to T. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try it.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Neesmith, the pass to Green.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
At the line of the Celtics.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Gordon kicks to Fournier. Can't get the three to fall. Here's Ennis. Green with the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Now Vucevic. No good there. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.